Hey everybody, this is Ryan with South Jersey Yak Fishing. Thanks once again for tuning in. This footage was filmed the day after the last video that I posted, which was of me taking the My Little Pony Fishing Rod Challenge. If you missed that video, you really should go back and check it out, because not only is it funny, but I also offer you guys an opportunity in it as well. I will leave a link to that video at the end of this one, as well as it's in the description below. In this trip, we're going to be doing more of the same, and I do have the My Little Pony rod with me, but also in addition to that, I have something with me called a dock rod, or a dock runner as it's labeled, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that setup, as well as I'm going to tell you how I plan on using it in the future. Alright, so in this first clip, I've already got the dock rod in my hand. It's paired up with a Penn Battle 3 2000 series reel right now, and it's spooled with 15-pound braid and 15-pound monofilament leader. And as usual, I'll be dropping down some crabs on bottom sweeper jigs, and we're just looking to see what's biting at these pilings. This setup definitely has its limitations as far as how big of a fish it can handle, and we're going to see a real good example of that in a few minutes. But for right now, let's get to the first fish. And just a side note, I apologize about the on-the-water audio. It didn't come out so great because of the wind factor, but I think you can still hear what I'm saying. Alright, I just missed one on this tiny little rod here. I gotta tighten the drag. I don't think I got a good hook set. Try that again. Could have been a tog or a small sheep, it's hard to tell. Second pull sort of felt like a sheep, but it came off too quick to be able to tell for sure. Ooh, it's probably a sheepshead. What is that? Nice. Tiny little sheep. Woo! On a dock rod. I'm not getting good hook sets on these guys. Let's see how much he measures. He's 16 and a half. Nice looking fish. Let this guy go. Woo. Right. First one on the dock rod, man. It's kind of weird. I actually like the My Little Pony rod better. So I just feel like I need to clarify that last statement and what I meant by it, in that the My Little Pony rod itself has more backbone than this dock rod does. However, the reel on the dock rod is by far more superior than the Kitcaster reel. And in this next clip, you'll see that I actually have my white Tsunami rod in my hand, and that Tsunami rod's a 6.5 footer, and I'm actually fishing the far side of the piling right now, and I'm only using it because I need to reach over there. But I will specifically be using the dock rod for situations where the 6 and 7 footers are too long to hit the spot that I'm trying to drop into, which I'll show you in just a minute. But in this next clip, I'm actually running my mouth just like I am right now when the fish slams my jig. Alright, I just totally got robbed by a fish. I thought it was bottom, I didn't realize it was a fish, but the second I lifted my jig, it was way too light. So I just knew my bait was gone. And that helps a lot to know the difference when your bait's gone, when it's not on there anymore. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He hit that like a madman. Woo! Alright, man. That's another one. It's a decent size, this one. Alright. See how much he measures. How much he is. Oh, he's right on the 20 mark. It's just over 20, really. Is he just over 20? No, he's just under. If I push him all the way up, 19 3/4. So we're gonna let this guy go, even though he would make a really good fillet. And he's right on the cusp of the ones that I would release anyway, so. All right, 19 3/4 inch sheepshead. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Come on. There he goes. Wow, he did take off the last second. It's almost he wouldn't go until I let go of his tail. All right, there's another sheep down there. I just missed him. I wasn't ready. I'm going for number 2 on the dock rod, and I might switch back to my little pony rod for today. Because that was just too much fun last time. But I'm liking these shorter rods just so that I can fish this side of the piling here. Normally, the longer rod I can only get over to here. It's too long. This is perfect right here on this corner. So I'm gonna get the hang of this thing. I don't know if they make them a little bit more stout, but I'm definitely going to be using this rod this fall for togging and tight, and also for this situation too. Finding it very useful just to get into those tight spaces. If you look closely in this clip, you can see that I have my elbow kind of jetted back behind me so that I can hit the spot I'm trying to fish. That's one of the main reasons why I'm interested in these shorter rods. It's just an awkward position to be in to not only feel the bite, but to set the hook as well. So this one is 16 3/4. It's decent size. Let him go too. All right, and time for a little bit of fun. I'm gonna go back to the My Little Pony fishing rod, and I'm gonna give this a go. This rod was money yesterday, man. Let's see if we can pull it off again with the kid caster. My Little Pony fishing rod, baby. Woo! It's too much fun. Too much fun. All right, man. Let's see how much he's out to be. He's it's about 17 inches. Nice size sheepshead. I'll let him go. Come on. Come on. Bye-bye. He swam off gently. He went. Rod works pretty good with the bottom sweeper jig. I'll tell you what, man, I've caught way more fish on this thing than I ever anticipated. And it's kind of fun too. It's a different kind of challenge, but I'm enjoying it. We're gonna go back to the dock rod though, because I want to get used to fishing with that a little bit. All right, so we are back to the dock rod, and this is the very next drop. This fish is going to hit this jig within seconds of it touching the bottom. Wow, got another one just like that. Look at that. Right away. They're all over this piling. I can just swing him in. Nice little sheepshead, man. Perfect hook set. They're very aggressive right now. All right, this one looks like he's about 14, maybe 15. 15. All right, let's get him back in the water and get back down there right away. 15-inch sheepshead. Bye-bye. All right, I'm not even turning off the camera. People looking at me from shore like I'm nuts with these kids rods, but they're a lot of fun, and it's like very appropriate for the spot I'm dropping down into. Like the other rod is too long to get into this spot. It's too close to the kayak. Remember earlier when I tightened my drag? Well, I might have tightened it a little too much, and that's going to end up being a costly mistake. Oh wow, this one's going. This one's running on me. And take note of the bend point on this rod. It's all the way down by the handle. I'm lucky this thing didn't snap. What is this? It's probably a striper, man. Oh, it broke me off. And as I mentioned earlier, people are pointing and laughing at me because I just lost a big fish on a tiny kid's rod. They're probably wondering why I would do such a thing. It's just for kicks. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Oh, pull the knot. All right, so this next clip is going to be another one on the dock rod, and ultimately is going to be my dinner fish. Eventually, I'm going to do a catch and cook, as I have been asked several times how I like to prepare them. They are excellent on the grill. All right, man, another one on the dock rod. I knew he was down there. See what size he is. I might keep this one, man. I do need a fish. This one's like 18 and a half. Yeah, I think I'll keep this one. So, as luck would have it, I left my cooler bag back at the truck. So, I'm going to have to leave this one on the deck until I can get him in there. But that's not going to be very long from now because my trip is going to get cut short. And in a few minutes, we'll see why. The dock rod. It's another sheep, man. Ooh, it's a decent sized one too. It's bigger than the last one. Woo! Oh, it came off. Ah, crap. You know, it's kind of funny. I used to get so upset when I'd lose a fish, and now I kind of don't even care. I'm just having fun. So the plan was to stay and catch a few more fish before I went home, but sometimes the powers that be have other plans. And by powers, I mean my engine battery. Yeah, it died. I probably should have charged it when I got home last night, but that's all right. I had 2 days in a row of great fishing and had lots of fun goofing around with some tiny kids rods, and I got dinner out of it too. And aside from the fact that I had to paddle back, I really can't complain. And next week's video is going to be a multi-species video, and I'm going to go over how I like to target flounder in the summertime, so don't miss that one. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, smash that notification bell, and please consider supporting me by subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.